Hello, buddy. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Adrian, and welcome to a Terraria 1.4.5 playthrough. Real quick, I want to thank everyone that popped into the stream just to say hi. This video is a stream highlights of that. It was super fun talking to everyone. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they didn't really do a lot more rambling in here than Terraria gameplay, but I had a lot of fun. It was pretty calm. And yeah, if you guys want to see more stream highlights or like more Terraria videos, probably gonna be more like this, super chill on stream, live, you know, talking to you guys. Then let me know down in the comment section by leaving a like on this video. But yeah, guys, enjoy. So this is a brand new Steam account. I've actually used a brand new Steam account simply just for like achievements that, how do I describe it, that I make like 100% videos on. So I actually don't have any of the Terraria achievements on this account. There's this right here. I don't know where this came from. I think this is from my main Steam account, but we're gonna make a brand new character. I'm thinking that I'm going to, because of the brand new like 1.4.5 update, I don't know much about it, but I know they've added brand new achievements. I'm just gonna go ahead and 100% the game again. I'm pretty excited because they always have this. But yeah, I was thinking that I would just start a brand new account, get all the achievements again, including the fishing one. I know, but I do want to do this. I want to see how fast I can do it. I'm pretty excited because like I said, I haven't played Terraria in a really long time. We're gonna go with basic everything, create. I don't want to do expert. Chad, do I gotta play expert? I mean, Chad, do I have to play master mode? I don't want to play master mode. I never have fun on master mode. So I'm going for the 100%. I could do it on journey mode. I've never played journey mode, but I don't think I'm gonna play journey mode. Let's call this world Hulk water, medium world, crimson. I just got an achievement going old school. We'll do master mode. You did Infernum. You can do anything. Master's easy for you, but Infernum's fun. Master mode sucks ass. Because like Infernum is different. Infernum, you actually have gear for that. Master mode, everything just has more HP. Everything's just tankier. Everything's miserable. I will say though, I think what I'm going to do in this playthrough, now that I'm a seasoned Terraria guy, that's new. Wait, no pun intended. That's so... I'm so good at this game. I got another achievement. This is crazy to me because, like I said, I don't know for you guys, right? But I haven't touched Terraria in such a long time. Like, I've never had an actual genuine playthrough in a really long time. So because of that, number one, I feel pretty good. Because number one, I love this game. I mean, it's a game that I blew up on, right? But yeah, now here's what I'm just gonna do. I'm just gonna play and just talk to you guys. I can talk to you guys. Let's lock in, make a workbench. I'm going to try and build in this playthrough. I know I normally don't build. This is new. Yeah, wait, I didn't see this. I mean, I saw pictures of it, but they got a new crafting menu. It's like magic storage. Let's make some wood armor. Oh, cool. Look at that. There's like a glow to it. My armor set. Trent. Oh yeah, they got NPC portraits. That's so tough because the only content that I've known from the brand new update is like I watch Terraria shorts on TikTok. Dude, this is so cool. Can you disable them? I don't know what we're gonna do. Let's just play. I'm just gonna explore. I'm having fun. I'm gonna turn up the music too. And the crimson is nearby. That's amazing. Could you guys do me a favor? Since we are gonna do the 100%, maybe, right? I'm not gonna guarantee that we do the 100%. I'm a really, what's the word called? A liar. Like I said, I have a lot of commitments right now. My biggest goal right now is to 100%, 100%. What is that game called? Mugenics? Yeah, that one. But what are the brand new achievements? Because I actually don't know. I am pretty much spoiler free to a degree. I know they've added a couple of achievements, but I don't know what they are. I know they've added new whips. Thank you. Also, what is the whips? Can you guys actually tell me that? I don't know what the new whips are. Oh, look at this icon. Check this out. There's like an arrow when I put platforms down, dude. Cobweb. Really? Cobweb whip. Okay. There's a new slime whip past King Slime. Oh, cool. Look, there's a pyramid in the background now. I like that. You can fall through the bottom of the world now. What does that mean? What are you talking about, bro? Like, you're telling me like Terraria added the end? Is that a golden worm? There's also some secret seeds besides the known seeds. Oh, really? I actually never played a secret seed. I think I did like one video on it, but it's just not my thing. I'd rather just play modded Terraria. Is that like a bad thing to say? I think they're cool, but a lot of people, they really like doing challenge runs on secret seeds, and I don't like doing challenge runs. I like just doing runs with cool things in them. That's why I do so many modded playthroughs. I'm gonna zoom in the screen so you guys can see a little bit more. I hope that looks good for those that are on your phone. I'm watching you. To be fair, the secret seeds only serve as like yeah, that's the thing, like vanilla plus content. I've just always enjoyed modded Terraria. Even before I made like my first couple of videos, I've had way more hours on modded just because that's like my favorite part about the game. Like, I love the fact of the game of steamrolling to being so hard that you could fight gods. I've just always loved that, and that's why I play a lot more modded. I know a lot of people don't really like modded as much. I know there's a lot of people that do, but like, you know, like majority speaking wise, I know a lot more people play vanilla Terraria, which is totally fine. I'm okay with that, right? Ooh, guarding aglet. I'm just a more masochistic fella. I'm one of those freaks. You need to fill out the bestiary. I've done that before. That's gonna be easy. But I wanted to ask you guys a very important question. Really, really, really important. This is why we have these streams. This is why we have these therapy sessions. If you could be any animal, what would you be? That's something to think about. Chew on it, spit on it, and then let me know in 5 seconds. If you could be an animal, what would you be? We're accepting all answers. You can say fox. I'll look at you weird, but like, no judging. You could say fox. You could say rat. Nathan says bird. Dude, I respect that answer. I really do. I can see why you would say that. Maybe as a person, you're much more, you like freedom, right? Cat, bear. Okay. I respect it. No, I really do. I really respect it. That's a very valid answer. Tortoise. All right. We got a fucking weirdo over here. Tortoise. I respect it though. I respect it. Tortai. Very cool. All right. Well, now you guys are getting crazy with a blue whale. Blue whale. Cool. Mudfish. That's different than a catfish, right? Catfish do be tasting pretty good. I think I owned one before I ate it. Sperm whale. All right, I promise no judging. But sperm whale? Chat, is it gay to be a sperm whale? I don't even know what a sperm whale is, dude. I've heard of the term before, but like I genuinely don't even know what it looks like. You know what my favorite shark is? A basking shark. Or is it a basking whale? I don't know, dude. There's too many sharks and whales. But those are good answers. That's good answers. I'm surprised no one said human. I don't know why you guys wouldn't want to be a human. Wait, what? Look, dude, they changed the tile for a crimson altar. Yo, what if I make a short on this? What if I make a short on this? When did the bigger and bolder update come out? Like January? I make a short. Guys, look at this brand new item in there. And it's nighttime. Now I feel really welcome in this game. All right, let's make a house. Are you drinking a shield pot? No, dude, it's Hulk's piss. Tastes like ass, though. I hate watermelon flavors. This isn't even watermelon. This is melon. Like, watermelon and melon are two different things. You guys ever know that? Yo, Asians are weird, man. I don't know. Like, when I went to Japan... When I went to Japan, I went to a watermelon farm. And it was crazy. They had like all these different watermelons. Dude, they were selling them for like 10 bucks a melon, which was pretty cool though. Like it was like a different type of melon. It was like a square melon, I think. Or was it a yellow melon? I don't know, dude. We keep making up new names and new fruits. I saw a lot of people complaining about like the eugenics name. Like, why are we calling it like cat eugenics? That's a weird name. But like, dude, don't we do eugenics on fruits? Why is there so many goddamn enemies? There's a reason why I quit this game. There's a reason why I quit this game. There's a reason why I quit this game. Here's the legendary Terraria house. Oh, wait, hold on. Didn't they add a brand new housing thing? Like, you could see if something could be a house. Like, they tell you, yeah, look at those. Look at those tiles. They say that hard times create strong men. Well, check this out. This is a beautiful house. Is it even a house? Is it too small? This house is missing a door. Whoa! Light source? Table and chair? Dude, that's sick. How did you just notice the John Cena? What John Cena are you talking about, bro? We're playing Terraria. If you had to change your skin color to a vibrant color, like red, orange, yellow, green, the rainbow, what would it be and why? For example, I would do a very dark green. I think green looks really nice. I specifically wanted to always... That's a boulder. I've always specifically wanted to cosplay as a cactus. You guys could pick some other ones. I think yellow is a perfectly acceptable answer. I think pink is an acceptable answer. I think red is a controversial answer. But, you know, we don't judge in this chat, right? We only judge in our heads. That's okay. That's something that a lot of people don't think about nowadays. And don't lie. Don't be like, I don't judge other people for what they look like. I know you do. I know you do. I'm talking to you, buddy. Boom. You can do it. Thank you. Thank you. I don't even know what that achievement is, bro. Dude, I've been watching a lot of like Terraria building tutorials too, because I knew I wanted to do this video. Yo, they throw in crazy builds and words and blocks into it. They're like, you gotta paint your blocks. Bro, what? No hobo. Bro, what? What do you mean paint your blocks? What are you talking about? What do you mean add texture? I don't know how to do that. And it blows my mind because I genuinely want to get better at Terraria building, but like, what's stopping me from just placing random crap? I don't know. You know what I feel like right now? Every time I stream, I feel like I'm at the zoo, but I'm not looking at the animals. I am the animal. I am the one who... I am the one who zoos. Like, that's how it feels. Because you guys can see me in my faces. So I feel hyper conscious about blinking weird. But you guys don't see me. I mean, I don't see you guys. And it's not fair. And I'm not going to go on Omegle if you guys know. How do I make a Z? Hey, did you know that there's an animal in Australia called the golden brush-tailed possum? Is that what you would want to be if you were an animal? We've asked that question already here. You're too late to the club. Okay, so I'm gonna make the cobweb whip. And then what is a minion I should get? Should I just go for a slime staff? With, like, should I just farm King Slime with grenades and then just get the slime staff? Or should I go for the flinks? I hate going for the flink staff, dude. That thing sucks. You get it, you never use it. Decorative cobwebs. Cool. Cobweb. I need a loom, 30 cob, and 10 wood. I forgot how to craft that. How do I craft a loom? How do we craft the sawmill, guys? Like, guys, I retired. How do we craft sawmill? Chain. I made a chain. I have a chain. I have a chain, guys. I have a fucking chain. You think I'm that stupid? I'm not that stupid. 10 wood. Oh, I don't have enough wood. Screw you guys. You guys, I know that. I know a sawmill has a chain. What am I, a freaking troglodyte? I know that. I know the bare minimum. I just didn't have wood. I know damn straight half you guys just went... Oh, this guy's fucking stupid. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at all those birds. Oh my god. I just deforested their house. Boom. Cobweb. Oh my gosh. This looks really cool. I never made it. Lazy cobweb. Strike enemies to summon a tiny spider. Oh, wow. Wait, this is so cool. Like, it actually works. Oh my god. Is Summoner actually decent now? Is Summoner not hot trash? Is Summoner actually not terrible? Is Summoner not the worst class? Sorry, I hate Summoner, bro. It's my favorite class, but it sucks so bad. It's so terrible. I've never enjoyed my Summoner runs. It's so sad. I love Summoner. It's the best class, very strong in Calamity. Yeah, Summoner is my favorite class in Calamity, but I don't like Vanilla Summoner. Maybe I like it now. You know, I'm open to change, right? I'm open to experimentation. Also, I don't know if I'm gonna play pure Summoner. I'll like, don't get me wrong. I know a lot of people like Adrian. You gotta play Terraria and only use the melee class, only true melee, like slightly touch the enemies. I would watch that video and I look at those comments and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's crazy. I'm gonna be playing as Summoner with grenades. I hope that's acceptable. Would a snow biome be here? Because I am in the desert. I forgot my Terraria topology. One of the new features is that you can craft stuff out of your chest without opening them. Holy crows. Seriously? You can do that? That's pretty sick, actually. No, that's actually really, really cool. That's really, really cool. That actually just kind of changed how I'm going to make my chest room because okay, cool. Thank you for telling me that. That's actually super sick. It's just magic storage without the magic. Don't say that. That takes the magic out of it. It is magic storage. It is. And don't let anyone tell you that it's not. Okay, sorry, yo. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's the Hulk juice, man. It's the Hulk juice. Yo, Hawk. Check out my Hulk juice. You look like a magic storage. What is that even supposed to mean, bro? Are you calling me fat? Oh, no. If I don't get a snow flinks staff, boo-hoo, I'm getting a shotgun. I'm getting a fucking shotgun. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? You want me to use a snow flink staff when I could pop a fucking whole spread of bullets on King Slime? Yeah, no, I'm popping. Yeah. I remember when I was a wee little lad that the Terraria zombies would genuinely terrify me. Granted, I was 6, but like genuinely, dude, they would like keep me up at night. I would like hallucinate about them. Okay, maybe it's because I watched Resident Evil when I was like 5 years old, because I recognized that it was a video game franchise and I asked my mom to buy it and we watched it on Redbox. Remember Redbox? That was pretty cool. And yeah, that traumatized me. I couldn't sleep properly for the entirety of 2nd to actually 6th grade. I was very scared of it. I was also scared of Call of Duty Zombies. Yeah, there you go. It's like we're getting closer now, guys. I don't really like the new Calamity. Valid opinion. I haven't played Calamity in a while. I do want to, though. Oh my god, it's a piranha. Oh my god, please, please, please. I had a horrible, terrifying fear of piranhas as a kid. I don't even know why, dude. I think it was just my dad fucking with me. No. Calamity fans piss me off. Whoa, don't say that, bro. Take it to someone else's chat, man. You're gonna get them mad at me, bro. Has there been any new, like, really big Terraria mods that came out recently, by the way? I haven't been in touch with anything recently. I used to know every big mod that would come out, and now I don't. Which is totally fine. That's just how it is, right? Bazinga bazonga. Is there any new ones that are like super big that I have? Oh, like, because usually what I'll do is I'll just rotate through, like, I can't think of them right now. Stars Above, Spirit, Calamity, Thorium. I'll just really kind of play those. And then if there's like some like specifically niche cool ones, I'll check them out. But is there any new ones? There's the first mod pack called the Infernal Eclipse of Ragnarok. You just made that shit up, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Infernal Eclipse of Ragnarok. That sounds like an Elden Ring boss. Come on, let's be real here. Terraria Jenny mod? Dude, I wish, man. I think about it all the time. What the fuck is that? What the hell was that? It was a dildo ball. Is that one of the new boulders they've added? What the hell? Oh my god, that was disgusting. I felt offended that it tried to bounce on me. Play on legendary shared health. Dude, we got pranksters in the chat. Can I get your guys' opinions on smoothies? Do you guys like smoothies? Like, I'm not talking about like garbage smoothies. Like, I'm talking about like garbage is the wrong word. Not like really sweet, unhealthy smoothies. Like healthy smoothies. So like the ones that don't really taste as good. You guys like smoothies? Because I've been drinking a lot of them recently. I started going back to the gym, I think like 2 weeks ago. So my nipples are sore, the regular stuff, right? I hate eating oatmeal, but I love eating, I love drinking smoothies. So I would just pour my oatmeal down the smoothie thing, the smoothie machine, the blender is what we call it in the business. And I just put protein powder and I put almond butter because I'm allergic to peanut butter and, chocolate flavor. It's delicious, dude. Back when I was really athletic, I'd say athletic, but I say that with a grain of salt because right now I'm like really skinny. Actually, let me see. What does my arm look like? Oh, I look skinny as hell on camera, but let me see. I look okay. I love smoothies because you could like put so much things in them. Like if you want to eat like 4,000 calories a day, you put ice cream in it, right? You want to do some freaky stuff, put protein in it, oats, fruits. It's so good, and you just drink it, bro. It's liquid calories. I love it. I don't know. I've been thinking about smoothies a lot. I just been thinking about smoothies a lot. I really want to like get into like being like a professional smoothie maker. It would be like really helpful for me too because I don't know about you guys, but I got that real American diet. I wake up, I eat Popeyes, and like I call it a day. That's how it is, and that's how it is, and I think that's okay. I think it's okay, but like now that like I'm getting older, I want to like start taking care of myself more. And by the way, also when I eat Popeyes, I actually feel sick when I eat it now. I also can't believe I have 14 amethyst. This is the best smoothie I've ever had in my life. It's a milkshake. All right, you guys ready for like the most delicious smoothie I've ever had in my life? Like genuinely, it changed my life. Like I'm not even fucking with you guys. It changed my life. This right here. This is the best picture I had. This is a chocolate cookie cheesecake cream smoothie. Oh my God. This was the most delicious thing I've ever had. Yes, it's 1,500 calories. Yes, there's like 70 grams of sugar, but it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's also $12, but it's so good. I got it from Wawa. I know some of you guys don't have Wawas, and I don't know. That recently changed my life. Wanted to share it. But yeah, no, it is Wawa. Wawa got some crazy shit, man. They got some crazy shit. Dude, oh my God. I miss their brisket, dude. They used to have a mac and cheese panini brisket sandwich. Oh my gosh, dude. I genuinely thought God actually decided to revisit us and reward us with something. Holy moly, that thing was delicious. It was so is that diamonds? Diamonds, chat. Oh, diamonds. Oh my God. Wawa smoothies for $12. They $5 here. Yeah, Hawk, I live in the city. I live in Philly. It gets pretty pricey up here. Like, for example, let me ask you guys this. Do you guys have a gym membership? And how much is it? And did you know that I pay like $120 for mine? Because I do. It's ridiculous. And the reason why I do is because it's the city. The city, like, you can get cheaper options, but you would have to drive out a lot. White phase blade. Oh, I want to make a lightsaber. I've heard they reworked them. And with this hook, lock in, chat. Hold on tight. I'm so hot. So fucking cool. I feel like Homelander looking in the mirror and jerking myself off right now. Why is there a pinky? I want to kill it. I want to kill it. The hell? That was weird. How long have you been working out? I used to have a PPL routine. I went 5 days out of the week, 2 rest days, and I did Thai boxing for 3 hours a day, typically also 5 days a week. I did a lot of working out, but that was because like I was younger, I had a lot more free time and whatnot. But since then, I haven't gone to the gym in a long time. I actually haven't even been to the gym. Like I went recently to the gym. I'd say I haven't been to the gym in like 2 years, like properly gone to the gym, like actually had a routine, stuck with it, like worked out and stuff. But when I was going to the gym like almost every single day, obviously, like I was like pretty strong. Like I had a 6-pack. Like I don't really heavy lift. I didn't really believe in that stuff, simply because like I train more specifically for like fighting. A lot of the muscle that I would want wouldn't be like super big muscle. I want to be lean and light because the faster you are, the lighter you are, the faster you can punch, hit harder, etc. If you looked at me, I looked like I was fit. Like I think my bench PR was like 205, right? Which for like my weight and height is like decent. But I don't work out as much now simply because I don't want to work out. I just don't want to do it, dude. Can you blame me? When I was working out, dude, I was spending like 3 hours, an hour driving to the gym because it's a 20-minute drive. And then it takes me like 40 minutes for parking because I live in the fuck ass city. And then I work out for like an hour and a half, come back home, another hour. I shower, I eat. I already lost like 4 to 5 hours of my day. I loved it at the time, but now growing up, I just want to do other stuff. So that's just how it is. But that was just, that was a different time of my life. And I'm glad I did it. It was super fun. Like genuinely speaking, if you have the time to work out a lot, I recommend it because you're young, have a lot of time, you can get really jacked. And, like, for example, like the muscle that I still kind of have, I still have a really nice shoulder, like to get specific, like my front delts are pretty nice because I just work them out a whole bunch, right? And that kind of stays with you. Like, even though I haven't worked out in like 2 years, I look okay. Like I'm not like I look a little bit like a chud. I recommend working out. I love working out. Working out's great. Helps your mental space. You know, I was thinking about this recently. Regrets that I've had when I was younger. You know, when I was in high school, there's a lot of things that I regret not doing. And some of those are, number one, like working out, but also just like going out a lot more. Like, I didn't really realize it, but like, I mean, obviously, like, I'm an adult now, so like I have adult responsibilities. God forbid a brother has to do, you know, do the laundry and stuff. I do regret not spending enough time or more time going out a lot more. I really wish I got out of my comfort zone a lot, because every time that I have gone out of my comfort zone, I've grown so much as a person. I have done so many things that I really was like, for example, when I got a tattoo. When I got a tattoo, I was so scared. I'm absolutely horrified about needles. I'm terrified of needles. So when I got that tattoo, it made me, number one, super uncomfortable, but also number two, it was like, oh, it's not as bad. It was bad, but not like horrible. And now that I've done this insanely hard thing, I could go out and do what I normally need to do, whether it was homework, whether it was, you know, going out, planning for activities. By the way, for context, my homework, every weekend I had to do 5 hours of homework. Not even, a little bit more. And that's a real thing. Every weekday, I had to do, just for math class, I had to do an hour of math practice. And then on the weekend, I did 5 hours. And I'm glad I did it. It gave me a lot of work ethic and dedication, but it took a lot of time out of my personal life as a kid. So I didn't really, like, as a high schooler, I should say. And I didn't really have a lot of stuff, you know, a lot of time to do other uncomfortable things like joining more clubs, meeting new people in different circles. And I really regret that. I wish I did another sport. I liked doing boxing when I was younger. I'm not doing that anymore. Right now, I'm playing a top 5 most rage-inducing game of all time. Terraria is not a rage-inducing game. Terraria is for chads. Terraria is for the winners. Terraria is a chill, cozy simulator game. Like, aren't you chill right now? Like, aren't you relaxed? Like, later on, we're gonna fight someone. We're gonna fight a boss. It's gonna be so easy. We're gonna win for the first time. And it just makes you feel so happy. I don't know what you're talking about. Terraria is a relaxing game. I'm trying to start a YouTube channel. Do you have any tips? I got you, bro. Quit. Don't do it. Don't even think about it. It's a waste of time. Actually, here, if you want to start a YouTube channel, why do you want to do it? Be honest with yourself. Write it down, whether it's for money, clout, for fun, for passion, something you just wanted to ever, you know, just to try. And after that, define every video you make or short you make in progression with those goals. If you wanted to make a community, have that as a goal. That way, if you don't get as much views as you want, you can use another metric to gauge your success. And I think that's what really helped me. For example, on this channel, I wanted to make this channel for a community so I can hang out and make content specifically really casually, hence this casual live stream. Oh my gosh, hello guys. I didn't really have that with my main channel, so I made the goal for this channel to be a casual audience, never worry about views, watch time, never worry about money. I lose money on this channel, by the way, fun fact. Which is okay. I don't really care. But it's fun and I enjoy doing it. And that goal is different than a lot of other YouTubers' goals. And I think that helps carry you. It helps guide you and kind of give you like you know, people say like comparison is the thief of joy, and I agree, but also it's hard not to compare. But if you make clear defined goals of what you want to achieve out of your YouTube channel, I think that's where the magic comes in, because now you're on your own journey. Now it's not just about, oh my gosh, little Timmy he's making the same videos as me, he's getting more videos and more views than me, he's so much better than me. It's not that. It's everyone is different, everyone has different goals. I have my own unique goals. How can I do what I need to do specifically for me to accomplish something that only matters to me? So that's how I see it. What do I do if I don't have a passion for anything? In relation to what? Like YouTube or life? I'll do it for both. If you're talking about life, what do I do if I don't have a passion for anything? If you're asking that about life, I would say this: you're really young and you haven't seen a lot of life. Genuinely speaking, I'm even saying that for myself right now. You really start to see stuff when you start growing up and you have adult money. You can buy stuff, go around the world. When you're in high school and middle school and in college, you're in a constrained, tight environment and you're seeing the same shit every day, etc. How can you find something you're passionate about if you're surrounded by the same shit every day? If that makes any sense. It's okay to not have a passion, and it's also okay to not make your passion a financial thing. I read a couple of books. I read this book a really long time ago, but in the book Deep Work by Cal Newport, he talks about how you shouldn't turn your passion into a job, because if you do that, then your passion turns into a job, and probably because it's your passion, it's not going to make too much money. You'll be stressed about money. It turns into a job. Now you're miserable and poor. Not to say that that's completely true. I think there's, like, you know, a lot of exceptions to the rule and whatnot, right? As everything is. I say this as a golden rule, as a general piece of advice that I also tell people my age and whatnot. If you don't know what you want to do, that's okay. try a lot of stuff. Genuinely try a lot of stuff. And what I mean by try a lot of stuff is do things that put you out of your comfort zone. For example, right now, for me personally, I'm going back into the gym. I'm picking up game development, trying out game development. I'm learning Blender right now. And that's stuff that really interests me. And also things that I've thought about doing. And I didn't know if I was going to like it. And now I like it. I really like low poly stuff. So I've been researching that. But also I make rugs. Let me go get one. Rug. I made this rug. It's all right. It's the one that I kept. I have a couple more that are way more complicated designs, but that was something I was interested in and I made it. Also, met a lot of people in school, a lot of people and a lot of friends and whatnot. And meeting other people, they have shared their interests with me and I've learned a lot of stuff and got out of my comfort zone and tried a lot of new things. Thrifting. I love thrifting. I love binging old movies. I like playing old video games, stuff like that. And this, I wouldn't have said this 5 years ago. What I mean by that is when you're in school and you don't have a passion for anything, that's okay because you haven't met a lot of other people. You haven't, Joseph the merchant hoping to settle down. I'm not having a kid with you. You haven't seen a lot of the world. You haven't met a lot of people, and that's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. However, I will say this. You have to make an effort to go out and try new things, meet new people. Everyone's different. Everyone has their own lives. Everyone does a lot of crazy stuff. For example, when I did boxing, I only did that because of a friend. My friend was like, hey, try out this class. If you like it, do it. If you don't, cool. I tried it, got out of my comfort zone, loved it, signed up. I did it for 2 years. Super fun. I coached kids for a while too. You know, I wasn't the best coach, right? But it was super fun. I got out of my comfort zone. I met doctors, nurses. I've met people that was like doing wrestling in there, learned about their stuff. Just, you know, being generally interested in people. And from there, you find a lot of these interesting things and you can kind of nitpick what you want to do from there. And from all these experiences, you could eventually, after a couple of years of doing that, let's say passively, you'll just find something that you'll probably click with or something that you're interested in. And I also just think it develops with time. You know, when you're a kid and you have school, you have work, or maybe, you know, a lot of homework, a lot of parental expectations, maybe not a lot of money because, you know, you're young, you don't have a car, you don't have a lot of things to do, right? So it's hard to find things that are different and to go out of your comfort zone. But that time will come. It's not like it's not going to, it will come. We are all eventually going to get older, and that's good. And with that being said, you shouldn't be discouraged that you don't have anything that you're passionate about right now. You just haven't found it yet, and you just need time to. And that's, I think, very beautiful. I think about that all the time, and that's why I try to do a lot of new things. I try to, at least, right? Which is why I play so many different games. I would have never ever played Binding of Isaac if I didn't talk to a friend and he recommended it to me and I actually stuck with it. I wouldn't have played Mugenics if I didn't play Binding of Isaac, etc. So stuff like that. Do you focus more on school and not on YouTube as much then? Number one, I'm not in school right now, but when I was in school, when I was doing YouTube, I'd say focus on school and go to school like college wise, right? Like focus on high school. Definitely go, you know, focus on high school. High school is easy to a degree. And then when you're in college, pick something in college that will make money. The reason being is this. I know a lot of people, like, this is my opinion of it. Obviously there's differing opinions and whatnot. I'm pretty young and I think you could always find, you know, other people. But like from my general experience, this is what works for a lot of people. Go to school for something that makes a lot of money, or go to school for a job that's like desirable, right? Like people want to hire, like, for example, like accounting. I went to school for accounting, by the way. I dropped out. Steady job market, you know, you do your research. And then when you get that job, work at that job if you want to. And then with that money you make, now with that money, you can use that money to find your passion, to go out into the world, to fund your passions, whether it's YouTube, whether it's whatever. Don't just go all in on one thing when you haven't seen the rest of the world and what it can offer. I'm not trying to say that I have any regrets with YouTube, but I do regret dropping out of college. I do wish I stayed in school. I've been thinking about going back to school, not for accounting, but for like software design or game design, because now that I've given my time, now that I've given myself time to learn and, you know, get interested in game development, I want to do it, and I consider studying it. So yeah, that's how I see it. You know, from doing YouTube for 5 years, that's my advice from it. I will always recommend going to school. You know, if I didn't have YouTube, I would have gone to school. I would have gotten a really good job and chased YouTube on the side. I just got really lucky where YouTube worked out really early on when I was a senior in high school. So I chased it, and that's how it is. And yeah, Meatball, I got to skip half of class the other day because you finished your test too fast. Yeah, so here's the thing. What if you're doing really good in school? What if you have a lot of time in school? What if, let's say, school's too easy? My biggest recommendation is, number one, either try something else that is going to be challenging for you, that will stimulate you, and go all in on that. Because that was me with YouTube. When I was in middle school, I did YouTube when I was in middle school. Obviously, those videos are privated or deleted, but that was me in middle school. School is really easy for me. It came to me naturally. So I just went all in on YouTube. And I'm not trying to say that, you know, school is easy. School is hard for some people, and school comes naturally to other people too, or some people have easy schools. No matter what it is, I truly do recommend picking up other stuff stuff while you're in school. It will just help you grow faster. Also, it just helps for like college stuff. Like no college wants to just be like, oh, you had straight A's, 4.0 GPA. I think I have like a 4.3 GPA, something stupid like that. But you know, colleges don't care just about that. They care about other stuff that you do. So it's like a big double whammy. You grow as a person, which is fantastic because that's something that everyone should strive for. But also at the same time, you're growing your college stuff, your high school stuff, your classes stuff. You're learning more about yourself. And that's kind of how I conducted myself. And that's what I would do if I were to go back. W advice. I think it's okay advice. I think I could put it in better terms. I can't really iterate really well right now. I'm like really focused on Terraria right now. I have a place near where I live called Central Academy. It's for gifted people. And my biggest regret was leaving. Now I have to wait another year to join back. Here's how I feel about those gifted programs and college programs, whatever. Genuinely, in the grand scheme of things, it's okay. Here's why. When I was in high school, I was behind in math for some reason. My school didn't let me skip math grades, so I was stuck learning math I already knew. However, that didn't stop me because in like the next following years, I just went crazy. And I think I like ended up learning calculus BC in my senior year so that when I went to college, I skipped all of the math courses I need and I didn't need any more credits. My thing is, don't worry about it. If you think you're behind, you're not. If you feel like you're behind, you're probably not. If you're making a conscious effort every single day, trying to get better or do new things, you're not falling behind. That is something that is important to realize because a lot of people get caught up in the idea of I'm so behind, I should stop now, when that is not what you should do. You should keep going. I didn't make my YouTube channel because my first video blew up. I made my YouTube channel over years of failure. And it's just because I love the game. I love it. It's so fun. It's something I always wanted to do. And that's why I do it. And I'm not trying to say that, you know, for schoolwork, it's the same thing, right? Obviously schoolwork, there's different stuff with schoolwork, right? Obviously schoolwork is, you know, more demanding for some people and whatnot. It's also just at the end of the day, school. But also I would say if you feel like you're behind in school, that's okay. Because in the grand scheme of things, so what? If you're behind a year, grind for another year. Now you're back to where you should be, or maybe you're even more ahead. I think everyone is where they are in life, and if you're feeling confused or lost, that's okay. It's just part of the process. For example, like the gym. At the end of the day, it's not about how hard you work. It's about how often you go consistently and working hard. It's a mixture of both things. And it's also a progression spiral. When I blew up initially, I thought that was the biggest I'll ever be, and every other video that I did after that kind of flopped a little bit, and that made me feel some type of way, and I thought I peaked. That's not true. Progress is a spiral, and a lot of people think it's linear, but it's not. Recognizing that it's a spiral helps, I think, mentally to keep going. You're gonna have ups and downs, and that's part of the process. A lot of people think it's a straight ladder up. Not true, at least to my experience, and that's okay. Builds character. Okay, ideally I want to actually get an iron skin potion. I want to fight King Slime. What does this lucky clover item do, by the way? Does it just genuinely increase, does it generally increase my luck or something? We've been playing for like an hour and a half. Can I please kill one boss? That's pretty cool. Ooh, where's my banner? Did they move it into the bestiary? Wait, where's my banner? Oh, whoa, banner's window. Whoa. This is more of a server than a game, but Windcraft is one. Dude, I used to play Windcraft all the time. I used to play that with my little brother. 6th grade it was, maybe. I forgot when, dude. It was a while back though. I loved Windcraft. I still love it. I know they like added a bunch of stuff. I checked that out on stream. Like not like I watched a video of someone checking it out on. Hey, cool. I got an achievement. Okay, where's this slime at, bro? How many slimes do I have to kill? Chilla can be obtained by getting a dragon egg in the caverns layer. That sounds like a lot of work. Why are these slimes taking so... What? No! I wanted to fight King Slime. Can I still fight him if I kill all these slimes? No, right? Is there any chance you'll get back to Mega Man Star Force in the future? Dude, you know what's crazy? Speaking about that, probably no. And you want to know why? I actually 100%ed the game off camera and I deleted the footage by accident. Arnold, you asked how long I'm going to stream for? Dude, honestly, I'm about to call it quits. Dude, I'm pretty tired. Adrian, what's your favorite anime right now? Any anime recommendations? The poster. You can't see it, but JoJo's Steel Ball Run just dropped. Peak. Watch it. So good. It's on Netflix, unfortunately. It's my favorite JoJo part. You don't need to watch JoJo to enjoy it. It is a part that you can watch without watching the other seasons. You don't have to watch the other seasons. You can watch it standalone, I think. If you like horror, The Summer Hikaru Died is pretty good. I always recommend Lord of the Mysteries. It's a Chinese, I think they call it Donghua. But what's my favorite anime right now? I don't know. I would say Steel Ball Run. I love Steel Ball Run. I specifically read it because I did my Terraria JoJo video a long time ago. Because I never never played JoJo. I never watched JoJo. I never done anything with JoJo related. I specifically only did it to make the Terraria video. And then I was like, wow, JoJo's really good. Let me go watch let me go read the Steel Ball Run manga. My favorite JoJo part. And I think a lot of people do agree that Steel Ball Run is one of the favorite ones. Shiki, I've heard a bit about Shiki, but I don't know. I would argue horror anime is not that scary. I prefer reading horror. Some favorite horror mangas, gotta go with the classic Tokyo Ghoul. He froze me. There we go. I got so scared right there. Tokyo Ghoul. Love Tokyo Ghoul. My Dearest Self with Malice Afterthought. That's the title. Beautiful. Great horror, psychological thriller read. There's a plot twist every single chapter. I liked Gantz. Where the hell are these rubies? I'm looking for rubies, by the way. Would you consider Uzumaki and his sister horror manga scary? I like the mangas. I think they're pretty scary. Sometimes, you know, you don't have to be scared because like, oh, I'm shivering, I'm quaking, right? Sometimes the concept is scary. I think Uzumaki also like represents something. Whatever it is. Ooh, gravitation potion. Whatever it is, I think it's scary, like conceptually wise. And also reading it in a dark room, it can get a little scary. Why? A little scary. Oh, I can get the Star Fury. I don't know. I binged all of them. I love all of them. I love reading them. My favorite one is the one with the hole in the mountain. I forgot how the synopsis exactly went, but they found a hole in the mountain in a mountain range, and the holes on the mountain are shaped like people, and they fit specific people. I love that one. That was like one of my favorite ones. Do you have a favorite stand? I do, but I don't want to say it because it's spoilers. Off topic, but do you have any dating advice? Crazy you're asking me, but I do have dating advice. That's my fault. That's my fault. Dating advice, of course. Don't date. I'm just kidding. I think a good rule of thumb for dating advice: find out what you want. Like really, like find out what you want. What do you want out of the relationship? What do you want them to give you? And try and find someone that can do that. And also, my biggest one: learn the difference between loving someone or liking someone versus liking the idea of someone. I think when you're younger, especially younger, you like the idea of someone more than you actually like them. And so because of that, you think they're like this amazing person when really they're probably not. For example, let's say you see a cute girl. You start like imagining your life with her. You're like, holy guacamole, life would be perfect with her, etc., etc. And you would start imagining these dates and how everything would be perfect. And in reality, that wouldn't happen. Maybe it does to a lot of people. Maybe it does kind of, but that person you're thinking about in your head doesn't exist. It's limerence. It's the longing for someone or falling in love with the idea of someone. And that's something that I think a lot of people fall victim to. And a lot of people don't know the name of it. It's called limerence. Limerence. And I think that's a really big thing that helped me kind of, ooh, what is this? A tentacle spike. I don't know what this is. And that's something that's really big that I like really like, because understanding that you can look at someone and you could kind of justify things more, like, oh, I think this girl is attractive, or I think this girl is beautiful, or I think this guy is attractive, or this guy is beautiful. And it could just be like, oh, it would be really cool if maybe they were this type of person. And it helps you separate liking someone and if they're actually good for you. Because some people, they'll just like someone for their looks, which is totally fine, by the way. You can like people for how they look, but I would argue that, you know, there's got to be a little bit of personality in that salad mix, right? And so with that being said, you know, limerence, a lot of people just like looks and they're willing to go through horrible shit because they think a girl's pretty. Bruh, limerence, brother, limerence. Don't fall in love with the idea of a girl. Make sure you're falling actually in love with her. So that's my advice. What is that? Is that a Tamagotchi? What? Ah! Why is there bees coming out there? What the did it change to my hit sound effect? That's pretty cool. Ah, what the are you? We should have played expert mode. Honey slimes can spawn bees? That's so cool. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. I could just fight the Eye Cthulhu and call it a day. That's my fault. And I hate that it's my fault. Jolion, looking at the difference in your language from a couple of years ago and now is crazy. What are you talking about? And what the hell are you watching my old videos? Get out of here. But yeah, no, I think I grew a lot in terms of talking. I would argue that when I first started making YouTube videos, I did not have a personality at all. Genuinely. I had to gulp it. But yeah, when I first started making YouTube videos, I didn't have a personality. I used to curse a lot too, trying to calm that down, right? We don't say holy crap here. We say holy crow. I try to, at least. You turn your playthrough language is a bit much. Oh yeah, dude. Dude, it's a crazy time because like I'll look back at those videos. That's not me anymore. Like genuinely, that's not like for example, number one, I beat myself up. Real talk. Who wouldn't go into the past and, you know, the first thing you do is beat yourself up. But you know, jokes aside, those videos, different time, different experience, which is why I really do preach when you're young, you have haven't experienced the world, when you grow up, you experience so many new things. You figure out who you want to be. And no, I think that's like a really beautiful part. I thought when I was, you know, younger, cursing was super cool. Now I think it's kind of lame. Not to say that, why is there so many demonized? Not to say that cursing is bad, or, you know, having whatever language is bad. But it's more so in the sense of like cursing is easy. It's like the easy way out. But like if you get mad and you know you can't curse, you got to be creative with it. You got to say holy crow, what the sigma, son of a glorp. You know what I'm saying? You know, stuff like that, right? You got to, you know, jiggle it around, get freaky with it. I will say though, whenever I watch some of my older videos, dude, it's freaking weird. I look so different from back. Like, let me actually, never mind. I don't want to look at an old video of me. I look so freaking bad. I look so bad, dude. Okay. You know what? All right. Promise not to laugh, chat. Not to laugh. I'll pull up a really old video from when I thought I was really cool. And I think it's so cringy how I looked, because it was my glasses, my hair. This is how I used to look like in June 29th of 2022. Oh my God. Why did I do my hair like that?